Hey everyone, welcome to Encore, and today I'm going to show you how you can get to the bottom of your liquid lip gloss. Hey everyone, welcome back. So do you ever get to a point wherein your liquid lip gloss look like this, where it's only just about right at the bottom right there and your wand cannot reach it any longer, but you still want to use it because it's your favorite lip gloss? And in this video I'm going to show you how to get to that. Also, there are some cases wherein your product is actually stuck to the wall of the lip gloss, but not on the bottom. Especially for those of you guys who stores it, sideways, just like this, all right? If it's just sitting like this on your drawer or something, most of the product's going to pretty much gather on the side. So for the purpose of this video, what I did to this one is that I stored it sideways, just like this, and what I did is I rolled it, so that way all the products kind of stick to the wall of the tube. So this is actually not a full tube of lip gloss. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how you can get to either the bottom or the side wall of your tube when it comes down to a very small amount. Okay, before we continue, I just wanted to show you guys the basic structure of a lip gloss container. So it looks pretty much just like this. This is actually a MAC lip gloss, and it's pretty much the same, with most of liquid lip glosses that are out in the market, okay? So you basically have the base, which is the tube right here, and then you have a cap. And in the cap, usually, the wand is attached to the cap, just like this one. Now, going back to the main tube, on the top of the tube is a wand wiper, okay? And if you look closer, you'll see that it narrows down to a small hole right there, and that small hole is about the same size of the doe foot foam tip right here. Okay, so that when you pull it out, it scrapes it off and distributes it evenly right into the foam tip. All right, and what you're going to need to do is you're going to need either a paring knife, just like this one. And just want to remind you, if you choose this option, be extra careful when you're handling sharp objects. Or you can also use a butter knife, which is a little bit of a safer route in doing this. Okay, so what we're going to do is basically, here it is, I'm going to show you. What you're going to need to do is right on the top portion right here is basically where that wiper starts, okay? Before the threading starts, there is a little kind of like a lip right there that separates the jar or the tube from the wiper part, okay? Which is that kind of clear plastic inside. What you're going to need to do is, using a paring knife or your butter knife, you just wanted to prop that right into that groove, all right? And you just kind of wanted to tilt so that it pops out a little bit. Alright, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Now this one, what I did is I cleaned the top portion right here so you can visually see what's going on. Alright, so I'm just going to take the wand out. Alright, so you see it right here. What I did is I basically just, kind of popped that a little bit, and once it's popped a little bit just like that, you should be able to easily pull this out, alright, with just your fingers, pretty much. And it's going to look like this. Popped out. Alright, so there it is. So that's what the wand wiper looks like. Alright, okay, so now your jar or your tube has a bigger hole. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, so your next step now is you're going to need to use your wand, and now you're going to be able to get into the bottom of the jar, just like that. Okay. Now, if your wand is still not long enough to get to that bottom of the jar, you're going to need to either use a Q-tip, just like this, and what you need to do, make sure it's a breakable kind. You can just break one end off and then stick it in there, and you should be able to get to the bottom. Just like that. Now, if you don't have a Q-tip, just kind of resort to something else. For instance, like a skewer. This is a bamboo skewer. Make sure that it's clean, and if it's, if you're not sure, just dip that in alcohol to sanitize it, and then again, stick it in there and scrape the bottom off. All right, and then when you're done, you can simply replace the cap with the wand in it, just like that. All right, and make sure to store this upwards like this, because what happens is that now that you took, the wiper off, if you store it sideways, all the products are going to go right into this cap right here because nothing's stopping it anymore. So that's one advantage of having the wiper part as well, is because it's going to prevent the product from dripping right into your caps. Okay, now remember this one that I stored sideways. Now you're going to be able to get to the side of the jar where the products are all, gathered and collected when you don't have the wiper off. Alright, so all you need to do is basically stick that and see how you can get to the side now. Just like that. Alright, so that's how you can get to the side of the jar. And you're not going to be able to do that if your wiper is in there, because it's basically restricting the wand from from doing that, so you're not going to be able to do it. So now you can either use your product with the products gathered or collected on the wall, or you can also use your product that has just a very small amount left in it. Okay, so hopefully that's going to be somewhat of a use for you guys, and hopefully you learned something today. I'll be like super happy if you do, and until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.